9 Punjab in the 1965 war. This is the short podcast dealing with the 9 Punjab operations in the 1965 war. Brief summary of the battalion's services and its area of employment. The battalion was commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Hanif. The battalion was a part of 12th Division 102 Brigade. It was regarded as one of the finest battalions of the Pakistan Army and was assigned the division's principal task of capturing Cham. As you can see, Indian 191 Brigade dispositions in Cham salient on the eve of Operation Grand Slam. As you can see, 6 light infantry and 3 J&K are on the south side, the left side, and 3rd Mahar is on the right. In addition, there is 14 Field Regiment and C Squadron of 20 Lancers equipped with AMX-13 tanks, which were very insignificant as far as the armor rating is concerned. In addition, a battalion in the depth holding the Mandala Heights. As the map above indicates, Pakistan's 12th Division in this sector enjoyed very significant overall superiority over the weak Indian screen type positions by virtue of massive superiority in tanks and artillery. Pakistanis had 2 tank regiments equipped with 4 squadrons of M48 and 2 squadrons of M36B2 tank destroyers, and the Indians had Mickey Mouse AMX-13 tank squadron, much inferior to M48 tanks. Thus, Pakistani victory in this sector was a foregone conclusion. Now, 9 Punjab attack plan on 1st September 1965, explained with a simplified sketch map. I have drawn this map with great difficulty. There was no previous map, and as you can see, there were 2 phases of 9th Punjab, phase 1 and 2, and they were supported by 2 squadrons of 11 cavalry, 2 M48 squadrons. So they had a very strong and very marked superiority over the Indians. 9 Punjab, one of the outstanding battalions of Pakistan Army, captures Dinganwali and Pod position with 2 field regiment effectively neutralizing these positions. Bravo squadron of 11 cavalry under Major Raja Iqbal has a clean run till Phagla on the left flank. As you can see, this is Raja Iqbal going for Phagla. Of course, there were no Indian tanks in front, so going was very good. Position of 9 Punjab companies after A and C companies captured Dinganwali and Pod. As you can see, the Pakistani advance is sort of oblique and avoiding the major ridges and the positions which gave hell to the Pakistan Army's 23rd Division in 1971 war. 9 Punjab operations on 1st September 1965. As you can see, 9 Punjab captures Sakrana and Mandiala on 2nd September 1965. This is the version of Brigadier Usman Hassan of 8 Baluch, who also participated in this operation in the south side and was awarded a Sitara Jurat. 9th Punjab captures Sakrana and Mandiala on 2nd September 1965. This is the Brigadier Rizvi and Lieutenant Colonel Mukhtar Gilani version. As you can see, there is slight difference in these 2 versions, but generally you can see this is how 9th Punjab operated. D and A company captured Sakrana, and B company and C company had reached Cham. They attacked Mandiala from the south, the B company. As you can see, While 9 Punjab performed outstandingly on the first and second day of Operation Grand Slam, Pakistan's 12 division performance on the first day of the war was operationally pathetic in failing to cross Tavi despite massive superiority in tanks and artillery and in encircling rather and in failing to encircle and destroy the very weak Indian 191 Brigade. A bridgehead across Tavi was formed by 10 Brigade. As you can see, 10 Brigade forms a bridgehead across the Tavi one day too late on 2nd September 1965 in face of no enemy as Indians had already withdrawn. First day's failure occurred because Brigadier Zafar, the commander of 102 Brigade, wasted 8 Baluch for the whole day at Burjal, contrary to Major General Akhtar's orders to bypass Burjal. Main reason for first day's failure to cross Tavi was underemployment of armor by 12 Division in not employing both tank regiments to attack. 9 Punjab's operations across Tavi River commencing from 4 September 1965 till ceasefire are indicated by two maps below and are exhaustively self-explanatory. As you can see, 9 Punjab crossed Tavi River at 1500 hours on 4 September 1965 and secured Tam Ka Tilla, which was unoccupied by late evening 4 September 1965. As you can see, the Indian 41 Brigade has already taken a defensive position in this area with Jodia on the left flank, and as you can see, 9 Punjab is on the far left flank, then is the 8 Baluch, and then is the 6 FF and 13 Lancers. As you can see, 13 Punjab is on the deep south. As you can see, this is the position on the 4 September. Map to illustrate 9 Punjab operations east of Tavi. As you can see, 9 Punjab was on the left flank. They went towards the mountainous side, of course, mostly unoccupied, which explains why they suffered so low casualties. And this is now the 28th Brigade, which has taken the second delaying position. The 41 Brigade has already withdrawn through 28th Brigade. This is the Fatwal defense line. As you can see, 8 Baluch is in the center, 14 Punjab and 6 FF and 13 Punjab are in the south. As you can see, total fatal casualties. The battalion suffered 15 killed, 31 wounded and 3 missing casualties in the whole of 65 war. These casualties are not very high for an infantry battalion, keeping in view its total strength, which is over 800. My own regiment 11 Cavalry FF tank regiment strength is about half of infantry battalion, which fought alongside 9 Punjab in 1965, suffered 19 killed in a single day of fighting. 9 Punjab's low casualties may be ascribed to the fact that Pakistan Army enjoyed considerably overwhelming superiority in tanks and artillery in this sector. 9 Punjab was awarded 2 Sitara Jurats, 4 Tamgha Jurats, 3 Imtiazi Sanads. The Sitara Jurats were won by the commanding officer Lieutenant Colonel Hanif and Major Musarrat Nawaz, who was a dear friend of my father. Interestingly, his dear son Ali Taimur from the 51 Lancers was my dear student in the armor school in the Young Officers Armor Basic Course in 1991 late. A very fine young man, Ali Taimur. I have not seen him since 1991. But of course, I wish him the best of luck. Officers killed. The battalion lost no officer in the war. The battalion performed outstandingly in the war and was universally praised in the Pakistan Army, both in published accounts and by general word of mouth. The battalion's outstanding performance apart, Operation Grand Slam was a strategic and operational failure, hence, the battalion's net strategic impact on the war was nil. The battalion did very well, but 12th Division did pathetically. 9th Punjab was one of the finest battalions of the Pakistan Army, as fondly remembered by my regiment, who fought alongside this great battalion in Operation Grand Slam. Of course, for many years we heard the recollections of Uncle Musrat Nawaz. I think he headed the Faisalabad Development Authority in his post retirement years, and this is just to sum up 9 Punjab's performance in 1965 war. In the next podcast, we will deal with the 10 Punjab in the 1965 war.